gone Karen. That's all they know how to do. And in this case of the latest Karen, real name Amy Cooper, her act of peak racism could have cost a black man she didn't even know his life. The video is jarring. Amy is caught on camera threatening to call the cops on Christian Cooper after he asked her to put a leash on her dog in an area of New York's Central Park that requires dogs be leashed at all times.
I'm going to tell them there's an African-American man threatening my life.
Please tell them whatever you like.
There is an African-American man. I am in Central Park. He is recording me and threatening myself and my dog. I'm being threatened by a man in the Ramble. Please send the cops immediately.
Karen knew full well what she was doing here, but she was too focused on bigotry that she just couldn't help herself and almost killed her own dog in the process. Twitter immediately took action and got Amy Cooper is racist trending. Of course, racist Amy has apologized, telling CNN, "I'm not racist. I did not mean to harm that man in any way." Additionally, she has been placed on administrative leave from her job, and her dog is back with the rescue organization she adopted him from. But still, that isn't enough. Amy should be fired. Better yet, arrested for falsely reporting an incident. That call to the cops could have cost Christian his life, and all too often, Karens employ these tactics with no remorse or consequences, and it won't stop until they're held accountable. Let's hope this time there's a punishment for Karen's crime. For Hip
Another viral Karen moment on the internet, a woman is seen tearing through a Target face mask display, but there's much more to the story than just a scene. From Reach TV Studios in Hollywood, you're watching What's Trending. It's Andy here to break down every viral Karen moment, something of the sort. Be sure to like and subscribe, you know the drill. Let's talk about this scene at a Target where it's leaving us like scratching our heads just like a little bit, but there's a lot more that you don't know about than just this video. At a Target in Scottsdale, Arizona, a woman live streamed herself destroying a face mask display, and her explosive comments left the internet in a major confusion. It has received more than 6 million views since it was posted.
I've been looking forward to this all my life. So, Target, I'm not playing any more games. Fucking over. This over.
Now, as you saw, this woman just decided to tear up the display and said, quote, "I'm not playing games anymore." And I have to say, these Target employees are not paid enough to clean up these Karen's messes, especially ones like this.
We don't want any of this anymore. This is over. No, no. Do you? Why? Why? You let everybody else do it. You let everybody else do it. Why I can't do it? Because I'm a blonde white woman? Wearing a $40,000 Rolex? I don't have the right to.
Now, obviously the woman didn't show her $40,000 Rolex when she obviously prompted that she had one, but another viral video has surfaced from her garage where it shows her husband calling the Target after everything has been done.
They drained the swamp. They did everything that Donald Trump was elected to do. You can read about it on Twitter. You can read about it in the news. All of the deep state politicians, all of that stuff has happened. It's done. Okay. So I was hired to be the QAnon spokesperson.
Is coming here today?
I cannot. It's a secret. What do you mean? Like I can't give you any classified information. You don't have clearance. You don't have clearance.
Okay.
You don't.
You're a spokesperson,
yeah,
correct?
For the White House. Yeah.
Okay.
Call Donald Trump and ask him if you don't believe me.
Do you have his phone number?
Do I have his phone number? I'm on the phone with him all the time. I'm fired.
Okay. I think we have enough here.
And now she's also saying she wears a wire all the time, and she's an anonymous spokesperson, and she's talking with Trump. I'm just concerned for every Target at this point. And also, for those of you who do not know what a QAnon is, it's a movement of the far-right conspiracy theories tied back to one anonymous user, Q, who posted hints of the theories online. It has amassed a large group of followers who believe in the violent purge of the enemies of President Donald Trump. So, of course, after all this, she's arrested and she claims she's Jewish, which is why she's being targeted for all this.
CBI or 1039?
CBI.
Okay. Well, listen, I'm going to have you spin around and just put your phone down
What?
first, okay?
I need you to put your phone down.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry.
Great. You're doing it to me because I'm Jewish. You're doing it to me because I'm Jewish.
I have no idea.
You're doing it to me because I'm Jewish. This is a Nazi game. You're doing this to me because I'm Jewish. This is Nazi.
After all this went down, people, millions of people saw the live stream. People started to question her and wonder if her mental stability was all there, but also really questioned what QAnon was. One Twitter user wrote, "QAnon lady clearly mentally unwell, needs serious help, but there's probably nothing that can be done at this point." But another just viewed the whole thing as an advertisement for Target's mask, saying, quote, All I got from that QAnon Karen video was that Target has some cute looking Cat and Jack Kids masks that I will definitely be picking up this week. Now, all of this comes just after Arizona became one of the nation's largest hotspots of coronavirus. In the last week, the state's number of cases has risen to 4.1%, and they continue to post new totals every day. Phoenix, Arizona's Mayor Kate Galajo said that her city and state may have reopened too soon after seeing major spikes in cases. Now, this state has a lot of other things going on at the moment, with some deep state conspiracy, a husband who called the cops on some other people, and there's more just adding to this with along the mask video, I guess. And you know, Target does have some cute masks. I got it before I saw this video. It's a 2 for $5. Target, let us know if you ever want to sponsor a video. But for more What's Trending, go to whatstrending.com. Leave a comment down below if you've seen any Karens that are unrecorded or recorded moments, but let us know in the comments what you think.
Wow, a Starbucks barista has reason to celebrate after a woman tried to shame him in this Facebook post saying, "Meet Lennon from Starbucks, who refused to serve me because I'm not wearing a mask. Next time I will wait for cops and bring a medical exemption." So this GoFundMe page was started for the employee. It's made over $34,000. He's now thanking his supporters. Watch.
Hey everyone, I just wanted to say thank you for all the love and support, and that what everyone is doing is an honor to see all this happen. But I just want to remind everyone to be kind to one another, and to love each other, and always remember to wear a mask.
I love him. And let me give you some context. If you have not seen the video of the woman that went in there, so entitled, bananas, she starts talking about the mark of the beast. I have no idea what that means, but she ends up going off on a tangent into a rabbit hole about the mark of the beast. And this poor guy, and for her to think that she can just call the cops, that can end up in dangerous situations that we've seen. So again, this is, yes, we're joking about it, but that could have ended a lot differently.
Yeah, I don't even want to give that lady any credit. I want to talk about this young man. I get, this you're going to sound like I'm crazy, but when I go through the drive-through, like for my kids, and I get like emotional when I see like a young teenager and they're like with their belt on and they're like, "Hi, well, hello, sir." I like get emotional. I'm like, you're such a hard worker. You're going to do something in life. Like I have all these positive things I want to say to them, but
why don't you?
I don't know, because I feel like
think you should. No, I think
get like
you
emotion because that's like what hard work is. That's America. People are online. People like that lady complaining. You do nothing. You're negative. You're a poison to this society. Meanwhile, there's people out there, 16 years old, grinding and waking up and putting on that cute belt and going to work. You know?
He couldn't have said it any better, Brandon, with the cute belt too.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, this is one of those things where when keeping it real goes wrong, well, this was when keeping it wrong goes real.
Yeah.
Because it ended up backfiring on her. But Sam, does he have to split the tips with the rest of the employees?
Ooh.
$21K now.
Ooh, that is a good question. First of all, you are dropping knowledge. I loved your little slogan that you just said. You should hashtag that, trademark it. But yeah, as a former waitress who pooled, you're supposed to pool.
Your tips.
Pooled your tips. You're supposed to pool. But in this case, he's the one.
He's the face.
He's the face of it. He gets that. Maybe a little kickback to his employees.
Maybe a couple gift cards.
Little Starbucks gift card, even though they already have free Starbucks.
But he's just gonna, yeah, maybe pass them out to family and friends.
It's one woman's foul-mouthed meltdown over a request to wear a mask.
I don't give a
Police and witnesses say this chaos, throwing meat and groceries from a shopping cart, erupting at a Fiesta grocery store on Illinois near Westmoreland in Oak Cliff on Saturday. The witness who shot this video says the unidentified customer got upset near checkout when a manager asked her to wear a mask. A mask the woman is actually seen holding in her hand as she makes a mess, then storms out. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, Fiesta's been enforcing a public mask ordinance which says a face covering that covers the nose and mouth will be required inside its stores. According to one security guard we talked to, that incident isn't isolated. She says there have been several mask-related confrontations out here. Some other North Texas businesses are also seeing customers lash out over mask rules. Back on June 6th, Cedar Hill police say a man assaulted a worker at a business when he was asked to put on a mask.
There's been a little bit of resistance, but for the most part, people have been like, hey, pulling out their mask, putting it on, and we've been happy about that.
David Grover owns Spinster Records in Bishop Arts. He says he's been asking customers to wear masks and use sanitizer for weeks during this pandemic.
There's been some people, usually out of town, that are shocked by it, but most Dallasites are actually pretty compliant and think of it more as like a a courtesy thing, and we're glad about that.
It's even more of a common practice now since businesses in Dallas County are on the hook and can be fined up to $500 if they fail to enforce the mask rule. As for this woman, we still don't know her name, but thousands nationwide have now seen her face and this tantrum inside the Fiesta supermarket, something that could help Dallas police in its investigation. In Dallas, I'm Damon Fernandez.
Okay, you just have to tell me that you have one. It doesn't have to have one. Well, then you have to wear it. I'm a United States citizen.
Let's introduce Costco Karen.
I am not a member of Costco any longer. Okay, so you want me to get that taken care of? Yes, please. All right, you don't have to put your mask on for me to do that. I will not. Well, then come back there another time. Okay.
Big mad over the company's mask policy.
You want to step outside here? I'll have him come meet you outside. Right here. No, I'm going to have him come out and see you.
Nothing wrong with it. We have 3 of them yet. I don't have the receipt, but you got cards.
And decides to pop a squat.
Two got discounted prices for $30 off, but the third one.
Can I help you out?
Yeah, no problem.
Are you sure? Okay. We just stand off to the side somewhere, yeah.
Not complying with employees' requests. And choosing to make a scene for all to see.
I have constitutional rights.
You have a choice to shop or not shop.
Okay, I'm
so if you like to shop.
I'm not shopping. My shopping.
According to the uploader, this video is from Hillsboro, Oregon. Which is, of course, in part Donald Trump's America, arguing what is and is not their own rights because of a bleeping mask from preventing others from dying. The customer said that she did not have a medical reason for refusing to wear a mask, instead exclaiming, "I am a United States citizen," all the while. Of course, you can see from the video a little thing dangling behind her ear. Yep, that's a mask. Costco Karen came to the store for a return. A patient employee then asked her, "Want me to get that taken care of for you? Well, then you're going to have to put your mask on." "I will not," the woman says, adding the mask requirement is your problem. Now, Costco has been a battleground for the dissenting, idiotic mask crowd.
You're 6 feet away from you.
You're harassing me.
I'm not harassing you. You are infecting us. You're coming close to me. You're coming close to me.
Back off! Threaten me again!
Remember Costco Chad?
Back the f*** up, put your f***ing phone down!
AKA Dan Maples, who threw a fit when asked to put a mask on inside a Fort Myers, Florida Costco. Dan was fired from his insurance job. As we learned in Costco Chad's episode of things white people lose their shit over, even though it saves lives, Costco mandates wearing a mask as a requirement to shopping in their stores nationwide as of May, becoming one of the first U.S. stores to do so. The World Health Organization, which is of course a conspiracy theorist target, mainly consisting of those who suffer from Trump derangement syndrome, said you can prevent coronavirus just by wearing a mask by 85%.